What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with my Browns Bears Week 15 recap as the Browns survive the weather, injuries, and Mark Sanchez on the call, because of course, as thanks to the leg of Dustin Hopkins, the Browns go out and once again eke out another victory as they defeat the Chicago Bears by a final score of 20-17. And the Browns are now 9-5, which means, ladies and gentlemen, for the second time under coach Kevin Stefanski, the Browns will have a winning season. And now we're looking to win double-digit games. I mean, am I going to come out here and say that the Browns are essentially locked into a playoff spot? No, because you never know what could happen. Right? Still got some games to play here. But the way I see it, if we get 10 wins, we're pretty much almost a lock at that point. But you never know with the Browns, right? We got 3 weeks left. We go to Houston. Then we have the Jets on a short week. And then, of course, we got the Bungles. It's going to be fun. Anyways, talking about this game. And I know one thing. The weather wasn't the only sloppy thing out there. Because, my God, this offense for like 3.5 quarters was just one ginormous dirt. Joe Flacco, my God, 28 of 44, 374 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 2 of which to Cedric Tillman. One because he legit ran the wrong route, I think, and the other one went off his hands and into the hands of TJ Edwards, who I believe took it to the house for 6. Of course. Oh my God. And then that third interception, I think he was just late to Njoku, who was wide open. But of course, there was a safety lurking. And that came right after we recovered a muffed punt. And at that point, I was so sure we were done. Right? And then, fourth quarter comes up. We're down by a touchdown. Joe Flacco threw a keyhole pass to Amari Cooper. Goes streaking down the sideline, tight roping. Scores a touchdown, ties the game. Defense goes back out there. Forces a punt. We get the ball back. And Joe Flacco did what he loves to do. Leading clutch drives in crunch time. Drives the team down the field thanks in large part to a clutch pass to Njoku, who took it like 30-some yards into field goal range. And then Dustin Hopkins continues to be one of the best kickers in the NFL. Easy chip shot, no doubt about it. And my God, the ending. Whoo-wee, man. I swear, my heart legit stopped when Darnell Mooney had that ball, right, in the end zone on that Hail Mary. Oh my God. I thought for sure we just lost that game. But alas, it bounced off of Mooney's arm, and then he inadvertently kind of kicked it in the air, and the Browns intercepted it. And that's game. Yeah, Joe Flacco, he went out there and I guess you could say he cooked. Yeah. Now, as you'd expect, the Browns' rushing attack was damn near non-existent. I mean, that's what you should expect when you have 4 of 5 backup offensive linemen, 2 of which are turnstile left tackle and right tackle, right? Yeah. We had like 2 turnstiles and then, 2 traffic cones and then Wyatt Teller. That's pretty much what we had. Jerome Ford, 8 carries, 20 yards. Kareem Hunt, 7 for 8. Pierre Strong, 2 carries, 2 yards. Ooh. And then, through the air, Amari Cooper, 4 receptions, 109 yards, and a touchdown. David Njoku, career game for him. 10 receptions, 104 yards, and a touchdown for him. Marquise Goodwin had a catch on a deep ball. 1 catch, 57 yards, right after I had been wondering where he's been, right? We finally completed that deep ball to Marquise Goodwin. You love to see it. Cedric Tillman had 4 catches, 52 yards. Elijah Moore, 2 for 17. the quietest he's been since we got Joe Flacco. Kareem Hunt 1 for 12, Jerome Ford 4 for 11, Pierre Strong 2 for 9, Jordan Akins had a catch 1 for 8 yards. Good stuff. And then defensively, we had 3 sacks. One from JOK, one from Alex Wright, and Cameron Mitchell. All right. Myles Garrett, they held him in check, although he did make some plays. He just wasn't doing as much as you'd expect, right? And then, D'Anthony Bell and JOK both got interceptions, although I will say Newsome and Emerson almost had one apiece, right? They were like that close to getting one. But hey, we got the win. That's all that matters. We're now 9-5 overall, 7-1 at home. We have 2 more home games. No, 1 more home game. 1 more home game against the Jets on Thursday night. God, that's crazy, right? Yeah, I forget we have the Bengals on the road. And then next week, of course, we go to Houston. Now, you look at Justin Fields. 19 completions on 40 throws, 1 touchdown. And that was on a play where he should have been sacked. Myles Garrett literally had him in his clutches, but somehow he slithered his way out and found, I think it was Komet in the end zone for the touchdown. He also threw 2 interceptions, like I said. Both were ironically on Hail Marys. Pretty much so. There you go. Hail Mary merchants. The Bears on the ground, 27 carries, 88 yards. They didn't really do too much. Through the air, though, yeah. DJ Moore, 4 receptions, 52 yards led the way for a total of 19 receptions, 166 yards, and a touchdown from their whole unit. And then, of course, the fact that we had 2 turnstiles and 2 traffic cones on the offensive line. They ate 4 sacks, 2.5 from Montez Sweat, who I swear was eating James Hudson's lunch all damn game. My God. Like, that's the best we could do at tackle? Are we serious right now? Really? TJ Edwards had half a sack, DeMarcus Walker had half a sack, and Gervon Dexter had half a sack. But hey, it is what it is, right? We got the win. And I'm sure they're going to love watching that tape. So that's really all I got, guys. Now, let's get into my post-game observations, shall we? Number 1, Joe Flacco. Clutch AF. Yeah. He's automatic, but he's also got that clutch gene, too. Love to see that. Number 2, Cardiac Kids 2.0. Yeah. This is definitely the Cardiac Kids 2.0. Injured edition. And then number 3, of course, Dustin Hopkins again. This trade we've made in years. A lot of people didn't like the fact that we traded for D-Hop because he lost to Dicker, the kicker. Huh. Maybe the Chargers made a bad move. Again, right? Getting rid of D-Hop. But we appreciate it, Chargers, right? Yeah, he lost to Dicker, the kicker. But, man, he's been winning us games. That's, I think, our 5th game now. A franchise record that we've won. Essentially on the last play. Last drive. Love to see it. And most of them have been because of D-Hop. That one against the Niners was because of Moody, but we also won because of D-Hop too. Okay, but you love to see it. As far as my game MVP or MVPs, once again, it's got to be Joe Flacco and Dustin Hopkins. Because despite the fact that he was derping a little bit out there, it seemed like the Joe Flacco insanity run was over. But he heard the slander, and he went out there, and he did his thing. Yep, clutch Joe Flacco is still out there. He's still got it. So, good to see it. And then, of course, Dustin Hopkins makes the chip shot, puts us ahead. We win the game. 9-5. I'll tell you what, 9-5 sounds way better than 8-6. And we're still in second place, too. And depending on what the Jaguars do tonight, we could be 1 game back of first place. So, Jacksonville, you know what to do. Yeah, Trevor Lawrence, I see you, bro. I need you to cook tonight. Trev, T-Law, I need you to cook. like a master chef. Go out there and do your best Gordon Ramsay impression. You need you to cook like Bobby Flay. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for this one, guys. I'ma relax, watch the rest of these games, and then of course Victory Monday tomorrow. Love it. God, I've had 9 Victory Mondays this year. And the best part is, hopefully, my internet won't be acting a fool this time. It feels so good, man. I love it. Well, I'll see you all tomorrow for that. But with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Shout out to all the Bears fans out there. My guy Josh from the Sports Fury. Shout out to all the legit Bears fans out there. You know, the OGs, you know, the real ones. Not going to say shout out to Judah Tribe because nobody cares about that loser. But yeah, it is what it is. With that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Browns. And let's get the double-digit wins next week against Houston, huh? Okay? See you guys later. I'm out. Bye. Go Browns. Yeah.